Hi people, welcome back. Hey folks, welcome back to another stream at Global Hack Week AIML Week. I suppose this should be one of the last streams before Mary and Ryan actually took up things and end it for the AIML week. So let me know where you are actually hacking from. And till the time we start, let me just work on my background because this looks a bit different. Still not good. Just gonna check for something blue if that works. Okay, we can do something like this, more of a Halloween week, but still I like the color blue. Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. Make sure you just check in. I'm just gonna share the check-in link. If you haven't checked in, I can see folks tuning up. Check in here. It's a bit of cold where I'm currently now. Basically, this stream is all about we will be discussing opportunities in AI and ML. I know a lot of folks will also be watching these streams after this ends because of the time zone. It's almost should be 4 a.m. at Eastern time, and it's around 2:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So yeah, I'm super excited. I have created some good content for you folks. So without wasting any time, I'm just gonna share the screen. I'm just gonna see if we can do something which share the screen. Okay, if you are a fan of Canva, uh, you might have worked on Canva for a lot of time, but uh, I'll just do one more thing before we actually start. Hmm, kind of a full screen. I hope this works. And if even if you get any type of lag from my side or any internet issue or something, you feel like okay, it should be known to me. Just let me know. We're just gonna wait for a few more folks to hop in, and we're gonna start the stream. We're going to discuss a lot about what are the current opportunities in AI and ML, and then we are going to shift our focus what you need to do to become certain engineers in AI and ML. Again, this is not a job stream where you're going to find jobs, but I'm just going to tell you the ways which, if you want to become an AI expert or an ML engineer, we are going to discuss all the things. So, yep, this session will be all about that. So to start with, I guess we'll wait like the for folks will hop in automatically. I'm just gonna start with my introduction. So, a lot of animation there. Hey everyone, I am Vinayak. I'm 21 years old and I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. And you can find me at Twitter like IG_ROX. You can just type in and you can able to find me. I'm currently a fourth year undergraduate from a college in Chhattisgarh, and I will be graduating this year in May or June. So I'm super excited and sad that my college life is ending, but yep, good things come to an end. Okay, to start with, I like to welcome you all to a session of opportunities in AI/ML. We are going to discuss all the possibilities, all the areas where actually people learn from, how AI and ML can actually help you to get into jobs which you like, and certain interesting facts which you actually don't know about AI and ML. So we are going to discuss all of that. So moving ahead, so a simple thing that why AI and ML are produced together. So this type of thing is a very good conversation to take on because both AI and ML, when you see, for example, me and my friend is having a conversation with each other, and we are discussing okay AI and ML, AI and ML, AI and ML, and you're gonna notice this thing whenever you are actually talking to your friends too, that both AI and ML are always pronounced together. So there might be a reason to it, right? So why this trend has started or people are actually pronouncing AI and ML together. So let's try to deep dive into that. So if I tell you, AI and ML are used in a conversation because ML provides a way to make AI systems more effective and efficient by enabling them to learn from the data and make decisions based on that learning. So this is how it works, okay? So machine learning algorithms you might know about. Hey Hilal, welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry if I have mispronounced your name, but yep, welcome to the stream. We are going to discuss about AI and ML. To start with, we are working on why AI and ML are actually pronounced together. This is an interesting fact me and my friends were actually having a conversation about, and I think you people should always know it. So as said that because ML actually provide. Oh, that's great. If I have pronounced your name right, that's great. I hope you will enjoy the stream. So actually, ML provides a way to make for AI systems to being more efficient and efficient by enabling them to learn from data. So when we talk about a program which is in high peak now, that is ChatGPT, what it does is actually understands the user, like what it wants from us. So for example, when you actually enter into chat gpt, the previous version of chat gpt was gpt-3. The only thing missing was chat, like, right? And with the enabling of chat, it is actually using the user performer, which the ml engineers were able to find that people actually want to communicate with someone. So they created this chat gpt so that it should be a two-way conversation, people asking and the server actually responding to them. So this is how ML actually provides a way for the AI systems being more efficient, and one of the major reasons why ML and AI are always talk together. To move on, how you are gonna find opportunities in this sector with such an introduction of Chat GPT and certain more softwares available in the internet, there is always a confusion in someone's mind that whether AI can actually take our jobs, or can AI actually replace a human being? So we are going to discuss about that soon too. But let's try to find out what are the opportunities, various opportunities which are available in this sector. So to start with, data science. So you might know data scientists are someone who are always in high demand, as they're responsible for collecting, cleaning, and pre-processing data to make it ready for ML algorithms. Data scientists are the people who actually work with a lot of data. So if I give you a clear definition of data science, a data scientist is someone who actually collects data, cleanizes that, pre-processes this data, and make it ready for the ML algorithms. So when we talk about data pre-processing, it includes cleaning, it includes is removing redundant data and processing it to the ML algorithm. We are going to discuss that in the stream, how to get entry at NLP jobs. You will be able to find that soon. A12C58. That's a pretty unique name. I am sure you're inspired by Lon, but you're going to continue. So, yep, as I've said, data scientist does a lot of pre-processing because, for example, even so, let's take an example of YouTube, right? Millions of users serves YouTube's on daily basis. Their recommendations, their search history, what they want to watch, the number of watch hours, the type of content they watch, everything is stored in say, sheets, right? So the role of this data scientist is actually to take up look at the whole data and actually process that, how we can actually reduce this data, collect it properly, clean it, and pre-process it so that whenever we send it to the algorithms which are actually embedded in the systems, the algorithm should be able to read that particular data and should be able to give good results, right? So let's try to understand it this example. I'm a person who plays a lot of video games, right? So I watch tons of live streams which are available on YouTube. So how YouTube algorithm will work, right? So it will understand my pattern of watching streams, the number of hours, the type of content. Do I like fun content, or do I like competitive content around video gaming? And in a similar way, it is gonna refer me to news channels. Okay, so, for example, I'm watching to a XYZ person who is streaming and he has this many followers. Now, the YouTube algorithm will see that Vinayak is now ready to watch someone else who almost gives some certain type of content, and this is type of content is actually liked by Vinayak too. So, this is how the whole thing works, and that particular live stream will be again in my you can say recommendations. So when it will be in my recommendations, my mind will is automatically going to get clicked. Okay, I want to watch this too. So this is how data science works. So if I tell about how you can be a data scientist, again, this is just a basic phenomena. But this is not an 100% thing. But this structure, which I'm going to tell you, is actually going to help you almost 90%. So you need to sharp. For example, you need to earn a science degree, data science degree. It can be a computer science or an AI based degree you can have. The next big thing which you need to do is sharpen your relevant skills. That is, to start with, is programming languages. So you think what type of programming languages actually help us? So Basically, data scientists are expected to spend time using programming language to sort through, analyze, otherwise manage large chunks of data. Because as I said, given you the example of YouTube, tons and tons of data is actually available, and then you need to find out, okay, what I need to do from this data. So if I talk about popular programming languages which are data scientists or data scientists use, it has to be Python, R programming, SQL, and SAS. These four major programmings, I was browsing through the internet, was able to find out that this type of programming languages are majorly used by the data scientists. Moving ahead, data visualization. So it's very important if you are able to create charts, graphs, because it's a significant part of being a data scientist, right? So you need to be familiar with certain tools such as TableView, Power BI, and Excel. So to start, how to get an entry level job, NLP job, uh, you need to be good with a certain programming language. It can be Python, it can be R, SQL, and SAS. You don't need to be a perfect one. You need to look out for projects. Like, you can also apply through certain internships if you want to get start with. You should be good with data visualization. So moving ahead, machine learning, how data scientists are actually, machine learning is an integral part of it. So incorporating machine learning and deep learning into a work is actually a, it helps you to improve the quality of your data. I might not say that Julie is necessary, but yep, Julia, yep, definitely. But I need to ask someone. As I've already said, I'm just trying to discover all the important facts. Uh, Hey Shravanas, welcome to the stream. We are actually discovering all the opportunities in the AI and ML sector. So I don't think that like, I know that you will be able, if you want to explore your career in AI and ML, you're welcome to watch the stream. And yep, so moving ahead, how machine learning actually helps data scientists to move ahead is actually, it helps you to increase the quality of the data, because using machine learning, a data scientist, oh, you're a BCA student, but again, it depends if you have a good, can say, interest in AI or ML. You should watch this stream because I would be discovering the major blocks where AI and ML engineer works. So yep, this stream would be good for you too. So moving ahead, as I was saying that if you're someone who want to go into be a data scientist, you can pursue a course in machine learning, get to know about the basics, the major algorithms which we use. I hope by all the streams which have happened in AI ML week, you should be aware about supervised and unsupervised learning. So to give you a brief context of what supervised and unsupervised learning is. For example, you have a machine, you're training that particular machine. So if you train that particular machine with, I guess, yep, as he has said, yes, yes, yep. If you train that particular machine with certain data which the machine can understand and map the output, that is a supervised data. And when we talk about unsupervised learning, it's just putting up random data into the server and let the server decide that whether, like, what type of data is this. Um, will it be good if we choose commerce field in 11 and do, see, I'll be very honest. Science in 11th and 12th is somewhat different what you are gonna learn in colleges, but maths is something which is required in AI and ML. Not the, like, you can say, university level maths, but maths till 11th and 12th will majorly help you. So yep, does MLH use ML and AI for anything? I guess for a lot of things, I guess ML and AI are used in MLH. It can be for like sorting out applications at fellowship program, removing some constant words in the AI system. It can be making sheets. So when I talk about Google Sheets, it constantly improvises itself, right? So using AI, they prepare formulas which are used majorly used. So if you have large chunks of data, you can use Google Sheets. With that, you can actually prepare charts with very efficiently. That is the kind of a supervised learning which Google Sheets have came up with from a long time. And yes, MLS does use AI and ML for a lot of things, specifically for their software too. To answer a question, yes. Moving ahead, two more things which actually helps being a data scientist engineer. that has to be big data and communication. So if you don't know about big data is something a proper database which takes up lots of data and actually helps you predict better results. So if you're in college, you definitely have subject like Hadoop, Hive. Okay. There is a question. What if an AI student wants to do physics and astronomy? How beneficial their AI skills will be in that discipline? So, if you are an AI student, I will assume that you are certainly good in maths. So, when we talk about physics and astronomy, this is all about if you are able to analyze data well. That is what data scientists do. When I talk about AI, AI is more like trying to create simpler ways to complex problems, and that is simply in physics and astronomy. But to be honest, I should not be the best person to answer this question, but if I can relate AI and physics and astronomy, the major disciplines would be good maths. And apart from that, one more thing we can do, that is your actually ability to solve problems. So when we talk about data scientist, when you look at data, you should be able to guess, okay, what are the certain problems people are actually facing. Are you still presenting the data slide because the live is stuck on? Yep, actually I'm trying. I do not put a lot of content on slides. I just make up a single slide for a particular thing, and I work on the content which I prepared. So I'll clear the what I can say to the next slide once this is over. So moving ahead, I guess, yep, two more things which I wanted to convey in data science part, that is big data and communication. Communication as one more thing which I will say is a very important thing, very important discipline which is going to help you in each and every sector. So yep. So moving ahead, I guess it's time to move to the next slide, and that is a lot of animation. I'm just gonna wait. I guess there is a lag. I hope it's okay now because it's ML engineers. Yeah. So ML engineers are the people who build and deploy ML models in the production. They also work on improving performance of these models and ensuring scalability. So I want to start with asking you people, how do you think what ML engineers do in a company? I have tons of friends who are ML engineers. We also had a community conversation with an individual who was an ML engineer at Celebrate AI. So how do you define ML engineers? Anyone from the stream can tell. Till the time I can take another sip of water. You can just let me know that whatever you think about ML engineers. I do have what a roadmap can be for ML engineers, but I just want to know that what people think about ML engineers. I guess till the time people actually writes up in the chat, we are going to discuss what ML engineers are. So ML engineers are basically ah good answer, I can say DevOps for ML. So yep, not accurate though, but yep, DevOps for ML. So what ML engineers are? ML engineers are actually the people who have background in computer science, engineering, mathematics, or data science, who work with various ML models to sort out data for suggestions, etc. That is actually a good representation. The reason is when you work on certain, like what ML engineers do, they have tons of data again with them. So they work on ML models so that data can be actually explained in simple ways. Okay, so if I can give you an example here, I run a company which has more than 500 employees. So I ask for reviews on food out of 5. So if I can see my ML model is able to segregate out the people who have given less than 3 rating. So what the system can do next is automatically sends another mail to actually know the accurate problem of that particular food, so that we can actually work on that. So that is how ML model works, to actually see the data, make models out of it, and give better suggestions. I guess a very good answer. Researching, building, and designing the artificial intelligence responsible for machine learning and maintaining and improving existing artificial system. More look like a perfect book definition, but yep. People that apply MLA method to solve problems. Kind of a very accurate and to the point answer. Yep, Coder 33. That is what ML engineers do. So if I talk about the programming languages which actually ML engineers use is that can be including C++, Java, Python. It doesn't end there. You can also see ML engineers using languages like R language, Lisp, and Prolog, which has been very important languages of machine learning. So I really want to show you Prolog if that works. Swiss Prolog because I've done the coding in Swiss Prolog during my college time. I'm just gonna show that program. If I can just share the screen, just give me a minute. Share, add to the stream. You can see like the grease the algorithm sometimes. That's totally true. So if you are someone who have actually coded for AI, so AI was one of my, you can say, uh, like AI and ML was a topic in my college, like a subject, and there I have learned about Swiss Prolog. So if I give you an example programs, just a second. So you can just go through Swiss Prolog. You can talk about knowledge bases. So if someone is here from the college, they are, if, yeah, Prolog is used. Yep. Prolog is definitely good for argumentative logic. So, for example, I'll just let all the people who are in the stream know how Prolog works. So, for example, there is a statement, John like peanuts, right? So, you're going to write the code certainly that who is John, what is peanuts. Then you're going to give certain statements that if John like peanuts, what is the, what would be the response? And then in the query section, you just write the code for same, and then you're able to see. Okay, John like peanuts. If I can just find out that code which I have written, uh, just give me a second. Prologue. Just give me a second. I do have a proper code for this. I guess with the example help of that, we can do. But to actually continue on, ML engineers are the people who work in Prolog too. They definitely require soft skills. If you're someone who want to know about more being an ML engineer, you can check out for free courses available on YouTube. You can also log on to courses which are available on online sites, which can actually help you learn more about being an ML engineer. Definitely try to contribute to open source. So for example, if you are in open source and you want to explore more about ML, you should join communities so that which are actually ML based, so that you will be able to contribute to repositories which are actually related to machine learning. Okay, just I got the code, I guess. Just give me a second. Code search. I'm just trying to show an example that would be easy, I guess. Hmm. JON. Just a second. AI. Hmm. I'm just trying to see one external text which I actually want to show you in the Swiss Prologue. Hi, Prime is playing. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Just a second. The next question is, would I need to know how to implement it from a scratch for an interview? So it depends on the role which you are actually applying from. So my best recommendation for this should be actually to learn more about the company, what they actually want from you. Do they even want you to use certain ML algorithms which work? You need to see how things work for them. I want to contribute to Astrophy, but the repository is used. Do you know how to start with? The best thing is to actually find people who are associating or maintaining that particular repository. So I know that because I face this problem, try to do these things. Check who is the maintainer of that particular GitHub repository. Try to reach them on LinkedIn, Twitter. Do not write messages like "Hi, I want to contribute." Properly explain them that you like very much like this particular stream and you want to contribute to that repo. And yep, in that case you would be able to start with, because then this is the thing, this is how it is going to start. They're going to give you suggestions like, okay, you need to start with these certain short issues. For example, because when you are trying to contribute to a big repository, the problems might be large. But in case you are active in communities, you are actually working with maintainers, you're having conversations with them, you can just let them know that okay, I want to contribute here. They will give you short issues, right? So what short issues here means, short problems which are related to that particular repository. And that is definitely a good way to start with, because you just can't contribute to a repository, because it's also hard for a maintainer to accept repositories just like that, like if someone want to make a pull request. So this is how you're going to start. I can agree to this. Brute force algorithm is really good for data analytics. If you're someone who want to move in for data analytics, brute force algorithm is your way to go. Just in wait, folks, I just want to uh, let you know an example which I have learned during my college, because it's an example of John like peanuts, which I want to share. Example, just a second. If I'm able to find that, okay. Likes Mary, John likes Mary. No, 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 no. Okay, so I guess I'm not able to find that. Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting this. Yep, I have been active in communities. This is how my tech journey is actually started to. I wanted to contribute some repositories, and this is how it works. Yep, to come back with Swiss Prolog is actually not variously used by a lot of users, but yep, Swiss Prolog is actually used by a lot of people. So this is actually a total work of ML engineers to work with. Again, my system is facing a kind of lag. Okay, to move on to the next slide, that is AI researchers. One of my favorite fields, definitely being an AI researcher, because AI researchers are the people who work on developing new algorithms, techniques, and advance the state of field. Uh, like here, it is written that they often have a PhD in the relevant fields such as computer science, but that is not something which is compulsion. AI researchers are actually the people who current always works on data, because what happens is uh, I guess there is a net issue from my side. I just need to say, people just give me a high five in the chat if the net and I'm audible properly, because my StreamYard is saying that the connection is unstable. Anyone from the chat, if just can let me know that whether it is working nicely. If you are able to hear me properly, it's okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna. It's okay. Thank you, folks. Thanks for letting me know. So to move back to the things, I have actually talked to an AI researcher, and what he told me, for almost 10 years of his life, he has worked on tons of algorithms. He has worked with ML engineers. He has worked with data scientists. So what AI researchers papers are actually also, they work with both the departments such as data scientist people and the ML engineers. They have proper conversation, they work on data, and they work on developing new algorithms, right? So new algorithms here is actually to work on, like it can be algorithm which is actually made, but to improvise that, how it can actually give better results. So if you know about Hadoop ecosystem or Hive ecosystem, it's all about managing big data in short, and so that it can give you better results. So AI researchers work at big data too. So definitely, after considering that they have PhD in the relevant field, so that they can work on major datas. Apart from that, AI researchers are also the people who are responsible. Like if the algorithms are able to give good output at the starting, because every time a new algorithm is actually made for the system, it has passed through a raw data, what company actually receives from public or from folks or from the units. And after that, once it is gone through the sample data, then it is running on the actual data for decisions, right? So I guess that's all about AI researchers. The next one would be AI product managers. This is something which I adore. Product management is something which I love to do. But AI product managers are responsible for defining the. Okay, we do have a question. How does a PhD in electrical engineering help in AI research? I guess I should not be a right person to answer this, but I'm definitely gonna take this question and ask someone like who has a PhD in electrical engineering and let you know, because I do have an answer for this, but I guess that should not be an accurate one. Always, if I tell PhD is something which actually for the people who loves to learn and learn and learn new things throughout their life. It's not something everyone don't do that, but PhD are the people who loves to move through books, tries to learn new things, and that is how it works for them. So we were at AI product managers. So when I talk about AI product managers, they are responsible for an entire life cycle of an AI based product. So you might be thinking what it actually means. It actually means that an AI product manager, it will you will be responsible for the stages of product development and launch, including the conception and launch. So for example, you are actually making a product, and that is AI based. So, being an AI product manager, you're responsible for all the major things such as how to start the project, how to actually divide the work between the individuals in the team. You should be able to know that what they do, and yep, and till the launch time, the product manager is responsible for all the work apart from technical. Yep, they are also responsible for all the technical things, but they need to work with the engineering teams to build these projects and ensuring the success in the market. To add more things, AI product managers transforms business strategies into well-defined product plans. They need to include market research. Now I'll need to add a point here for market research, because you can make AI-based products, but there was an availability of GPT-3, but still the team who actually developed ChatGPT-3 was well aware that people need ChatGPT. They need someone to conversate with them. They need someone that should be able to answer their queries and should be given a feeling that okay. So now even for me, if I want to write an email, I go to ChatGPT. I don't go to Google, because I know I'll chart something, I'll write something, and it will be a response from someone whom I know. So this is how AI product managers work. So for example, the person who was a product manager at ChatGPT, uh, product manager at GPT-3 might have actually understood this, and they introduced ChatGPT-3. And if I talk about the people who are actually senior AI product managers, they actually act as a bridge between the development teams and the stakeholders of the organization. So let me tell you how this works. Microsoft has invested, I guess, in Chat GPT-3, right? So an AI product manager is responsible to research the marketing trends, to check on the stakeholders who have actually initially invested on the product and actually work upon. And to actually know, tell you with yesterday I was having a conversation with Tane on community conversation. You can always go and check that out. He said one thing: it's easy to make a GPT model, but it's tough to train that particular model. And he said that although Chat GPT had millions of users in 5 to 6 days, but it took years for the team to actually train that model. So it's just a normal thinking that how Chat GPT has become so effective that it's able to understand human nature, and currently it's also training, right? So if you can notice, if you open Chat GPT on the left hand side, you can see there is tons of you can say history of what you have actually searched for. So even using that data, Chat GPT is actually training itself again and again using the ML models which are actually implemented in it to become more better. And using same that they were able to understand people are spending such time on Chat GPT. Now they are ready with their future plans, such as they have included a subscription program. So that is how it works. And to add one more point, AI product managers also work with multiple teams to ensure that stages of product development take place smoothly. If like a product manager is responsible for actually defining the life cycle of a project, at what time, what things should be completed, what things should be shared with the shareholders, how to work with the technical team, how to work with the team who is actually dealing with data. So AI product managers actually covers all the segments. To move on, we have AI sales and business development. So this is a totally different thing from AI product managers, because AI in sales and development is actually uh, there is a need of people who can actually help companies understand benefits of AI. So this is how it works. I'm a company X with an AI tool, right? And a company also, like let it be MLS, right? So I'll propose a project to MLS that I have this AI tool. This helps certain people of the area which actually is associated with your company. So for example, hackers are associated with me, right? So I can just make a program, AI based program, and might be work with MLS so that is someone who wants to come into community, who wants to work with community people. As I guess Hilal said that he said that he wants to contribute to his trophy, right? So that particular program will help people like him to connect with the maintainers of his trophy, so that he can actually communicate with and start with the good first issues, so that they can work upon. Because I know it's tough to find people on social media, because you might not find people making accounts like the senior people. So this is the way we can actually create it with them. So this is how AI and sales and business development work. Actually understanding the audience, understanding what they need, making an AI program regarding that, selling companies your AI based products so that their customers can actually service, they can actually use your products. So this is how it works for AI and sales and business development. So one question, we are almost moving to the end of the stream. One question which was actually at the starting at which I wanted to share, that can AI be ever be a replacement for human intelligence? The answer is clear no. Uh, AI will be able to perform tons of tasks. Even I read somewhere that AI can actually I'm so sorry. AI can actually feel about human emotions in 1990, and you will be able to interact with people like who are AI based by the year of 2050. But AI can perform specific tasks, but they will always lack intelligence and the creativity of humans. There will always be people who will be smarter than AI, who will be able to make something new which AI can ever, never, ever see. So, yep, this means that AI will likely to be augment human intelligence rather than to replace it. Yep, they will be able to create certain things which will be far ahead of human thinking. But according to me, yep, they will never be able to do that. So, one more thing which I wanted to share, that is, thank you. Thank you for listening me to last 40 minutes. I know I wanted to discuss and cover a lot of more things, but definitely in the upcoming Global Hack Weeks, you already have Global Hack Week Social Good coming up next month. That is 6 March to 13 March. So I will be taking up a lot of development stream next time. It's been a super hectic week for me. So if you have any doubts, you can just ping in the chat. We are almost ending up the stream. What's your expertise? I'm currently a front end developer, but I'm someone who wants to move into the AIML field, because, like, I also work with communities. As I've told that I'm a coach at Major League Hacking, so want something of combination of that. And if I talk about my goal, I'm someone who wants to see myself as an AI product manager in the in the later stages of my life. Currently, it's just coaching and empowering hackers all around the world. Yep, social good will be from 6th of March to 13th of March. You can always connect with me at, yep, you can always connect with me on my socials at Twitter at IG underscore ROX. I guess I would be always happy to help if you have any questions regarding fellowship. I would be happy to connect you with people at Major League Hacking. You can always generate a ticket at our Discord and let us know. I was seeing a lot of people making. And one more thing, I guess this is almost the last stream before Ryan and Mary uh, winded up for Global Hack Week. So I am gonna request all the people who are at the stream to definitely hop in tomorrow to check out whatever you folks have actually created throughout the week. So I'm super excited for that. But with that, if no one has any more questions, I'm just going to end the stream. I'm just going to thank each and everyone for hopping in for today's stream. I wanted to share some things, so that I just created the stream. But yep, thank you for sticking by till the end. Until then, I guess thank you for hopping in. I'm going to see you at next Global Hack Week. Till then, take care, everyone. Still working on a project. All the best for that, Hilal. Thanks for this. Thanks for the comment, Coda. Feels good. Thank you so much. With that, I'm gonna end the stream. Bye everyone. Take care and have a good day. Bye everyone.